This is Philip with artist Wil Cormier, whose beautiful work you'll be seeing as the camera person goes around and shoots it all. So let's get started, Wil.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm an artist that the work that I'm presenting here tonight goes back to 1979, which is my early career as an illustrator. And that's really how I got started was as a commercial illustrator, and then I got into design, and then now I'm doing fine art. But I wanted to show people my early works because to me that's the starting point of my career, and it brings back a lot of memories, and there's a lot of stories within stories and within the art itself.
I know one thing about your work. The work that you've got in the Silverton is nothing like you've got here.
Well, it's more commercial.
Here or there?
Here.
Yeah, okay.
And this is the first time that I've ever shown the work that's here tonight. This work, I sealed it up and put it away, but I thought it's time to bring it out and share with people my past. And so that's what this is all about, is the commercial aspect of Wil Cormier's work going back to 1979 and forward.
Well, it's different, but it's very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
I like the lady in red.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go out. Okay, Wil, tell us about this unique-looking car frontage.
This is a 1938 Auburn boat-tail speedster. This is one of the early competition pieces I did back in 1983. Holly Madison. She wanted to be a mermaid.
Oh, that's Holly Madison,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Yeah,
okay.
It's entitled Holly, and you can see her signature right here.
Yeah.
She signed 40 of these pieces for me, and she also signed 40 certificates. This one was done for Orion Pictures for the movie Navy SEALs, starring Charlie Sheen and some other actors and actresses. And it was a logo treatment. They wanted me to create a logo that was dropped in onto the movie poster itself. Sylvester Stallone going through an hourglass.
Yes.
And this movie was called Oscar.
Remember that one. Now this one looks furious.
Yeah, well, this one was done for Bantam Books in the 1980s, and it's called A Bridge of Years, where they would utilize this portion of the piece, put the title up here, and then put it on the book jackets, paperback books. And I did a lot of paperback books back then, along with doing movie posters and comps and finishes for other things, billboards. I also did a lot of work in the book industry.
You know what amazes me, and I'm talking now as an artist, not as a reporter, the fiery effect. It's so true.
It's hot.
It is hot. You feel like if you're going to touch it, you're going to burn yourself. And this is the part here that I think is tremendous, to get the flame coming through the black smoke.
The smoke, yeah. Well, this character is destroying cities, and what they'd do is they'd give me a script to read, a brief synopsis of the book, and then from that I would create the visual. And that's what I did.
It's a hell of a visual.
Well, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
this one,
isn't it?
I don't want to pass this one by. I want to mention that this piece was started as a book cover, and then went to Omni magazine, and then it went to 5 other companies for different usages. And this piece was very popular back then in the 80s. It was heavily sought after for different types of things once it was saw on Omni from the book cover.
Yeah, I can see all the capacitors and everything in there.
But it's very different from, the title of this piece is called Next. And what they do is they would put the title either up, I think they put it down here as I recall, but there was a lot of dead space, and that's usually what they use to do that with. And it was just this was an airbrush piece. This one's entitled Snake Dancers of Africa. It was done for a client, Larry Flint Publications. It's called The Honeymoon. Sometimes honeymoons can be a little shaky, and in this situation, the pirate is going through a storm with the mermaid, and the rain's coming in this way. He's got a bird on his head. The wind's blowing. And it's like any honeymoon, it can be stormy at times.
Well, folks, that's the show for this evening. Hope you enjoy it, and see you again. From Channel 99, this is Philip Kenton bidding you